Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Clap along if you know what happiness is to you.
And we're
Clap
back.
along if you
All right.
feel.
Thanks again for coming back. Don't you guys feel happy?
I
Oh,
feel
yeah.
happy.
I'm in a great mood.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Are you in a great mood?
totally. Got my red dress on. Got my, actually, I don't have any shoes on, but I was going to say I've got my dancing shoes on, but I don't. But I'm in a good mood.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Well, Miss Fillingham, I think you had the next question all geared up, didn't you?
Yes. Okay. Ms. Ballsinger, what are some of your favorite moments from band this year?
Ooh, favorite moments from band this year. I'm going to say when Mr. Reed had a new decade of a birthday during marching band camp. We all organized the different colors of sections and just had a happy celebration for Mr. Reed turning a new decade. And then a few weeks later, Miss Fillingham turned a new decade, and we had a good celebration for that too.
Yeah, and I think there was another birthday somewhere in there.
Oh yeah.
Not a decade one, but
Well, it's almost a new decade.
yeah, we're getting close.
Close.
That's true. All of our birthdays are within, 3 weeks of each other?
Yeah.
Yeah. So celebrating, with awesome coworkers, celebrating with awesome students.
That was a fun morning. It wasn't until about 2 minutes into the warm-up that it dawned on me. We were way past. Da, da, da. Oh, the altos, they all look the same. Da, da. And my lip slurs like, Claire, oh my gosh. So that was a fun day.
Yeah. Yeah, it was kind of cool when we were setting drill. It made it a lot easier. Like, okay, the clarinets are over here. Flutes are
We're
over here.
onto something, totally.
By the way, this question was from Sadie Smith. I forgot to say the name. So.
Yeah. One of my favorites was probably at Warrensburg. Just how well they did, and it's always fun to see the kids' hard work. Not reinforced, that's the wrong word, but
Celebrated
and recognized. So I think just every year they work really hard, but it was really cool to see it in such a public way. That was a lot of fun.
I agree.
How are you, Miss Fillingham?
Boy, every time it never got old. And I love, like, honestly, I'm more of a concert season person, but man, it never got old, that sort of climax moment in the show this year with the bass drum build and the people running into their spots and every single time we did that, it was like this, like, it's coming.
Goosebumps.
Yeah. It was a really well designed musically satisfying moment.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, and we just got to relive it over and over again. So that was kind of fun. That was neat.
Yeah, very cool. And then the last night then it was snowing, wasn't that? We were inside.
Yes. Yeah.
End of the year.
Yeah.
Weird year. Okay, so Ms. Bolsinger, this question comes from Josie Terrell, and she wanted to know if you have found any new hobbies over the last 3 weeks.
Ooh. Well, I haven't really found a new hobby per se, but one activity that I only did like once or twice a week during, normal life of school was going to yoga. And now that we don't have to per se go anywhere, I have more time I can carve out. And so I found a new app that's like build your own stretches, and it's free for the summer for teachers and students. And so that's been really lovely to get to do that a little bit more.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's the name of the app?
It's called Down Dog. And the little icon is blue with a little puppy dog cartoon as the picture. And there's like it's a build your own thing. So like, you know, people who can turn themselves into pretzels, there's that level of it. And then there's me that's not the pretzel person. So you click on whatever selection of pretzel you'd like, and you can pick your own music to it. So it's fabulous.
Nice.
I love it.
I used to be able to pretzel. I'm not quite as pretzelable as I used to be, but I'd have to work at that. I have a new pet. That's been my new thing, I guess. I have the gecko. Last night he yelled at me and then ate. Like I was trying to feed him a little worm, and the worm was wiggling, and he looked at it and he like screamed at it, and then he ate it. So it was kind of funny.
What does a gecko screaming sound like?
It's real funny. Because it's like that, you know, he's a baby. I mean, he's really small. And he just wanted to show it who's boss, I guess. I don't know, but it was really funny. And then he ate it, and, you know, and then I gave him another one, and he didn't scream at that one. He just had to scream at the first one. The next three he was fine with. So anyway.
Mr. Reed, what about you?
Well, I do actually, like, I think it's relaxing to cook. The interesting thing about cooking now is I am making all sorts of different meals, but it's only because I don't have a choice. There's no bread at Aldi, almost never. So I'm learning how to make roll-ups. All sorts of different things. I think I'm getting really used to ground turkey because the hamburger isn't there. So yeah, just different kind of recipes and different things. Actually, it's pretty good. I think I might stick to some of them. So I guess that's a glass half full thing. Yeah. Well, Ms. Balsinger, we're almost out of time. I don't know if there's anything else that you want to say to our kids and the tens of thousands of viewers that will see this, but you know.
Well, I'm just glad that you guys invited me into your screens today, and I love the questions. Absolutely love the questions. I miss all of my old band students, and I hope you guys just get your horns on your faces. And percussion people, don't get your horns on your faces, because that would be really weird. But percussion people, got to keep your wrist going. Got to keep all that happening. Brass and woodwind people, you got to knock it out of the park. All this smart music stuff, it's super cool. So find something fun, play along with it, because that's what I'm doing.
Awesome. Well, we'll be back in a week or so. Again, Ms. Balsinger, thanks for being here. And Ms. Fillingham, we'll see you next week. And oh, I like that tune the band's playing right now. I hope you enjoy your week. And we'll see you then.
Bye.